Greetings, everyone. Dr. Taylor Temnick here, Wellness Director at All Care Medical Consultants. And in today's Balance series, we're going to be talking about Tai Chi. Now, a lot of misconceptions come from the martial arts, but they're one of the best core strengthening activities that you can do. The other reason I like Tai Chi more than any other martial arts is because I can continue to do this type of practice throughout the lifespan, and it's low impact on my joints. It also gives me the ability to be mindful and focus on where my body is in space. The ease of the movements allows me to work in as great of a range of motion or as little of a range of motion, however you feel comfortable. So to begin, anytime we're starting Tai Chi, you'll just come to a naturally ebb and flow pace. Think about the way the waves come in from the ocean and that nice easy current. So you're just going to be rocking back and forth before you need any motion. And again, learning this basic support and this rock allows you to identify where your center of gravity is in relation to your weight. So the first activity we're going to do is called push the mountain. So with this position, I'll get into what I call an L stance. So I'll start with my right side. I'm going to turn my right foot out, and now I've got an L shape with my feet. My left foot is facing forward. My right is out to the side. Notice that it's a little more than shoulder width position. You can go as big or as little as you feel comfortable. Don't worry about that. Now, as we get ready to push the mountain, we're going to imagine that there's a counter right over top. And we're going to take our arms and imagine that using all the force we can to gently push forward, and then we're going to pull back. Push forward and pull back. You'll notice that my right foot is acting like a rocker. So I shift my weight over that foot, bring it back, shift, and bring it back. I'm working over that right foot, and I'm not necessarily working over my back foot. It's there to help pivot. I can go as big or as small as I feel comfortable moving within this range. And you'll notice the deeper I move my knees, the bigger and more stable support that I have. And again, we'll do this a couple times. Bring it back in, rotate that foot back, and we move to the other side, turning the left foot out. And again, pressing like the counter, pulling back, pressing, and pulling back. I like this position because it gives you a nice stable base, and most people don't feel uncomfortable from this position. We'll do a few more here. And don't worry about your breathing. You can breathe however you feel comfortable. If you want to inhale as you go out, exhale as you come in, that's fine, or you can do the opposite. Finish up, pull it back in, rotate that foot, and now we're back to where we started. The next position that we'll do is called pierce the clouds. Again, same concept. I'm going to work in this lateral frame because we don't take this approach often. We work in the sagittal plane instead of the lateral. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that foot, turn it back out. I'm going to point my right toes outside. This time, I'm going to take the breaststroke approach. So I'm going to bring my hands together at the chest. And as I lean with that right foot, I'm going to spread my arms forward like I'm going through the water. And I'm going to pull my arms back like a breaststroke. Lean forward and pull back. Lean forward and pull back. Forward and pull back. Forward and pull back. Not only am I strengthening my arms as I practice Tai Chi, I'm improving my balance. I'm aware of my body, the space known as proprioception. And I'm also able to coordinate my movements in as big or as small of motions as I want. We'll do one more here. Pull back. Bring the arms back in. And again, I'm back to that stable base, rocking side to side. I'll turn the left foot out, and I'll do it on the other side. Use the cloud with that. Just like if you were brush stroking in the water. Strong arms. And again, you notice my knee doesn't really go over my toe, right? I don't want to see myself exposed because that would hurt my patellar tendon in my knee. So I want to make sure that I'm working in a range that's safe, but also allowing me to generate strength. And the longer you can do these motions, the better you'll be, the stronger you'll get. Do one more here. Hold down, and then rotate back. Just like that. The last pose we'll do is a little bit more challenging if you're not prepared for it. So this is called reaching for the moon. And again, a foundational pose in Tai Chi. We just rock side to side. We pull the bottom, rotating the hands. So your left hand on top, right hand on bottom, and you'll guide with your hips and elbows side to side. And again, I'll let you just get comfortable finding this motion. I'm not doing a whole lot, I'm just rotating from the torso. My elbow guides as I pull to the left, and I turn out over the left hip, switch the hands, and then do the same thing to the right side. And again, I'll continue this. Now, as I reach for the moon, what this evolves into is I'll get my stance a little more narrow. And as I separate my hands, my right hand's on top, I gently lift the right knee. As I pull my hands apart, right knee comes all the way up, right hand is up. And then I start to shift my weight, my leg comes back down as I'm out to the side, and then I land, completing the moon. I shift my weight into the left leg, switching, and then again. Rotating between the legs. From one side to the other. Again, moving as fast or as slow as you want. The slower the motion, the better the balance. And there's no direction as to how fast or how slow you should go. It's all about being mindful in what you're able to do. Maybe you don't feel that good, so you don't bring your foot that far off the ground. Again, whatever feels comfortable with you. It can be as big or as little as you want. And if you don't feel like taking that foot off the ground, maybe it's just a heel raise. Learning to make sure your weight is shifting over the other. I hope you found this Tai Chi poses helpful, and I hope you're able to incorporate them. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And you're always more than welcome to come and join us on Tuesdays from 11 to 12 at the fitness center, where we'll do either yoga or Tai Chi. Until next time, have a great time practicing your balance.